Hi guys, and welcome back to Together We Will Journey. My name is Jeanette, and in today's episode I'm going to tell you the easiest way to get polished flooring and why I've chosen to seal my concrete instead of getting it polished. Okay guys, so for those who have built, you must know that you are left pretty much with the skeleton. But in this build, I'm definitely left with the skeleton from everything. So as you can see that my house is plasterboard, so that's going to be fun painting. I've never painted plasterboard before, but I have decided to start with the floors. And the reason I've started with the floors, I have a workmate that turned around and said that he used to tile floors for a living, and one thing that you need to do and prevent is getting the fat on the flooring, so adhesive can stick to it, whether you tile or put down wooden floors, or in my case, sealer. So I thought, okay, so floors are first, let's do that first, and then we'll think about the paint later. Which is good because anybody who's walked on bare concrete, you know that the dust is phenomenal. It gets everywhere. I even may sound a bit nasally, and that's because of all the dust that's here. So what I've done is that I researched sealing concrete, because my pad on my floor isn't that bad. It truly isn't that bad. There's no need for me to go down the road of getting polished concrete. I was quoted $12,000 to get about 90% of my house pretty much polished concrete. And they said that they're gonna, cut the floor down and then, observe. Like, I was going to go the minimal option anyway because it was the cheaper option. So I wasn't even going for the full-on aggregate or salt and pepper aggregate that we're talking about. I was going for the minimal look, which is going to look industrial anyway. And I thought, why not there's nothing wrong with my pad. In fact, I have to admit, Ross Squire has built a pretty damn square house. So I cannot, might as well show the cement that I have. So I did a bit of research and I found Cromlin sealer, which works inside, interior, exterior, prevents mold and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, why not just give it a whirl? So I did my main bedroom, and I did that one a few days ago, and I'm loving it. It's great. It takes 2 to 4 hours if you can put the second coat on, but it takes 24 hours before heavy traffic and actual 7 days to cure from Google. So what I've done, I've followed the instructions. I'm putting 2 coats on, and I've just done the kitchen area because I've been so scared to cook anything good just in case fat splatters, because I want, things to stick on my floor. So I've done that, and I thought, well, while I'm here, I'll also do the spare bedroom as well. So I've got enough sealer that's phenomenal. So I've decided to just plain seal the main bedroom, the 2 spare bedrooms, and the kitchen. And then I'm going to try a little something and put a little tint in the living area, which is what I'm in at the moment, and see how that goes as well, and down the hallway. The reason being, there is a lot of gyprock still on the floor, and to be fair, I can't be bothered getting every single one of those gyprocks up, like the splash marks up with, just scraping it off and stuff like that. So I've decided I'm just going to tint it, and it can just combine in with my floor. Why not? Give it a whirl. If it doesn't work, there's always other options later down the road. So I will show you what I have been using, and that will be, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is Cromlin. Yeah. 2-in-1, and I will take you into my spare bedroom where I have already outlined where I'm going to seal. Okay, so here we go. I've just sped this up. I mean, it's really quite easy. I just rolled it on. So I made the mistake of buying this roller, and I didn't check the sizes, right? So that roller that I just put away fits that tray.
However, the roller that I'm using now with the extender arm, that for some reason did not fit. So this is an easy way of doing it, just throwing it on there and literally just rolling it in, because I just don't have the time to, you know, really to pussyfoot around. And it was easier to spread that way. And as you can see, it didn't really, when you threw the sealer on the floor, it really didn't move. So my pad is pretty much, you know, pretty level, which is pretty good. And you can see I just throw it on there. Let's not waste time. It was so easy to do, and you can barely see the streaks as well. And where I'm actually working it now, you can actually see the PowerPoint said that that's where the bed's going to go. So if there's any issues, you can just cover it with some furniture or a plant or anything like that.
Hi guys, so it has been a couple of weeks and I've been really busy trying to get these floors done so I can get like my couch in and other things as well, and potentially start decorating the house as well. I'm trying to get it prepared and settled in basically. So it's great to have the couch here so I can do some work. Let me introduce you to my fur baby. This is Belladonna and she's just having a bit of a bath at the moment. Aren't you, darling? You may hear her in the background of this video and future videos, just, you know, having a little bit of a chat. She's a talker. But yeah, so let me give you an update of the floors since this video is about the floors. So I left you with doing the spare bedroom, and the spare bedroom is completed. It is cured and it is all done with 2 coats. Now Cromlin, they're pretty good with what they do, right? So the first coat is like, you know, 2 parts sealer, 1 part water, and then the second coat's full on sealer, and 1 big bucket actually goes quite a fair way. I did most of this house with 1 and a bit bucket, so that's not too bad. Now, let me just show you what I've done with this living area here. I've tinted it. And it's not natural, let me tell you that. It stunk so bad, but then it's just like paint, isn't it really? So I've literally just painted the floor. That's what this tint is. I was hoping it was going to give like a bit of a tintish to it, but it's actually thick as, and I actually put it on thick as well because I thought I'm not doing a second coat, which I'm not going to. So I'll quickly show you this floor. So this floor is called Warm Sand, and it's also a Cromlin product as well. And you see the cat stuff there, and there's that plant I planted a few videos back. Yeah, so this floor is thick as. Now I thought, why not? Since I've just like done part of it, it's not come up too bad as a one-off like 1 coat. So there's a few spots here which I'm not too worried about at the end of the day. But what I thought and what I saw on Pinterest was that there's some of them actually did like a defined, like a curve kind of pattern on the floor. Me being me did not do that. So I only came up to this part of the wall and I just left it. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a bit of a beach wave. But yeah, but as you can see, the rest of this floor now is tinted, is sealed. So this is probably the living area here. And it's all been sealed now. So this is really good, even though I even did part of the hallway as well. I like leaving things as natural as possible. You know, houses have their quirks. I'm not too sure what that mark was, but I couldn't get it out, so it stays. So it's not been too bad. This is a spare bedroom that I've also done. You know, this has all been sealed. And soon I'll get the skirting boards and I'll place the skirting boards on, and then I'll start painting. But little bits by little bit, hey? Chunking it down. So that's pretty much what's been going on in the past few weeks, and also the fact that I haven't had internet for a couple of those weeks because, you know, they say that it takes about 1 to 3 weeks before they can actually get the internet to come out, the guys to come out to install the internet. Mind you, like the guys came out like and did this whole thing within like half an hour, and they said new builds are easier to deal with, which is fine. I have now internet, hence why these videos is now coming up. But anyway, I hope it's given you a few ideas of what you can do with your flooring, especially with a new build. I don't know how that would go if you've had floors put down already, especially with the adhesive that's already on the ground. You may need to get professionals to come in and do it. But instead of $12,000, this whole area has cost me about $300. So not complaining. The house is still quite echoey, but I'm getting there slowly and surely, and I will keep you updated with what I will be doing. So stay tuned.